We lost our first game in the last episode, and I kind of thought, oh, that's not good. But then we did bounce back to beat Sheffield Wednesday, which is fine. But now I've had a really bad injury, and it's taking its toll. Cracks are beginning to appear. Always the voice of doom. Always the voice of doom. Okay, it's not that bad. We are still second, so things could be a lot worse. Hello, gang. Hope that you are well and keeping safe during these very weird and difficult ongoing times. To cheer you up, we're second. We're doing fine. We're okay. We're only 1 point behind... I was going to say Spurs, if only. 1 point behind Fulham in the Championship. And we are 5 points ahead of third place Reading. So our position in the top two is quite comfortable. Today is a big episode in the context of the fact that we are playing Fulham away at Craven Cottage. However, not coming into it with the best form. And by that I mean we had a little bit of a rough period. After we beat Sheffield Wednesday, won the next 3 games, absolutely no problem. Drew 1-1 away with Reading. As you can tell, they're doing very well in the league. Not a problem. Losing 2-0 home to Middlesbrough after they only had 2 shots and they were both from set pieces. God, no. Never. FM never does that. And then to follow that up, we went and lost 2-0 away at Huddersfield, which are rivals of ours in this game. So that didn't go down particularly well. We did bounce back and beat Hull 3-1, and they're at the bottom of the table. And before we play for them, we're playing second bottom of the table, Cardiff. We're really bad at conceding from set pieces, so the fact they got Tony Pulis in charge, I'm not feeling particularly confident about this game. The big injury news is that Jean-Kevin Augustin, who'd finally hit a little bit of form, you can tell they're 10 goals and 4 assists in 19 games and started to play very, very well at 7.52. He is now injured, tore some knee ligaments and will be out for another 2 months, so I'm trying to get by without him. Andre Gray is actually, for some reason, still here. I thought that Pearson said he was going to take him back. Clearly not. Unfortunately, he had repaid me in the last game where he finally got off the mark with 2 goals and an assist in his game against Hull. Hopefully he can do the same thing today. He will be leading the line along with what is now really our first choice team. We haven't really got that much else in the way of injuries. Barry Douglas continues to be fit and then not fit, so Leif Davis has pretty much taken over permanently at left back now. Casillas in goal, Davis, Cooper, White and Dallas at right back. Luke Ayling, whenever I play him, plays fine, but not as well as Dallas. As you can tell, he's still our highest average rated player. Then you got Gelson Fernandes, who's taking up the ball winning midfielder role in the middle of the park. Maybe a little bit of experience is what we need. Calvin Phillips is alongside him in the box to box. And you got Kishner, Hernandez, Costa, and of course Andre Gray leading the line today. Bamford is on the bench, and to be fair, he has scored a couple of goals when required, but I just need a little bit more from him. Forshaw's unlucky to fall to the bench, but at the same time, he's not really doing that much. He's dropped from being 6.8 to a 6.6 in recent games, so I've decided to give him a little bit of rest and give Fernandez a bit of a go instead. Well, that looks like a very Pulis formation, doesn't it? It's literally just a 4-5-1. They've got some decent players. They've got Adoma, they've got Josh Murphy, they've got Glatzel up front. Yeah, he looks pretty solid. How many goals has he got? 2 in 21. We should win this. Kishner, he's probably been our player of the season so far, apart from Stuart Dallas. Just makes a wonderful run. Hits it just wide. Unlucky from Ricardo there, but he's been absolutely brilliant since I brought him in. He's been something special. Honestly, been so good. Apparently, we're absolutely all over them here, and it does seem a bit like that. I mean, the stats will reflect it. If I lose this, I'm going to be absolutely livid. Thing is, in the last few games and stuff, the Huddersfield game was, we got battered in, okay, I won't lie, that was a bad performance, but the other games that we've drawn points in, we've absolutely battered our opponents completely, and still not won, and it's just getting on my nerves a little bit. Dallas goes down for a pen, and Murphy's fouled him. Hernandez will take the pen. Come on, Pablo, he scored his last few. This would be a really good time, mate, to add to your tally. Come on, Pablo, I believe in you, mate. Finish this, please. Pablo Hernandez steps up, tucks it away, never in doubt that time. We're 1-0 up. We deserve to be. We've been absolutely brilliant so far in this first half without creating too much clear-cut opportunities. Stuart Dallas again down that right-hand side. Absolutely unreal. I always find it weird when they say sends him the wrong way. It's not like he's told him, you go that way, and so he dives that way. Because then, obviously, you'd always score the penalty. It's just the goalkeeper's guess. It doesn't send him the wrong way. It doesn't make any sense. That's, I suppose, he's giving him the eyes, but you can't tell on FM. It's bloody warm in here because the weather outside is fantastic, but I'm a hermit, so I stay in. This is doing my nut in. Just, we should at least be 2 goals up here. But 1 at the moment will do, and it is taking us top of the table. I don't care how we get the wins as long as we get them. But I've kind of began to establish now that I always need more than 1 goal to win a game. Defensively, we've not been brilliant recently. We keep conceding. And it's around about time. Andre Gray is pissing me off again. Come on, mate. For God's sake. He's playing at 6.4. Again, he had one good game, thinks he's all that, and then he just literally goes back to being absolutely turd again. Come on, mate. There's no excuse for that. 10 minutes to go. I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for the corner or the free kick or whatever it is. And I bet you any money they'll score. Any money. 5 minutes. I could have done with us getting a second here. I'm overly nervous and I don't need to be, but here it is. Patterson throws it in. Oh no, Davis has got it. Now Kishner, take your time, mate. Play this properly. I mean, that's an awful ball. But fortunately, Davis has picked it up and he's on the go. He has been so good on left back. Tees it in. Bamford, he's going to get... If ever there was proof that my strikers are terrible, it's right there. Bamford, that is... to be fair, Gray, Gray wouldn't have even been asked to have got there, to be fair. Oh, we've whipped it in. They've cleared it off the line. Of course they have. We should have won this game like 5-0. There's no kidding. We literally should have won this game and just tucked it away so much earlier. But we got the win. That's all I really care about. We have got the win. I'll say assertively, good win, boys. Well done. We absolutely played them off the park. Let's not be silly here. We absolutely battered them. Okay, we were so good. But at the same time, only getting one goal, you're never going to... You can't always rely on 1-0s. That puts so much pressure on the defence. I need more than that. But the important thing is that we are ahead at the moment, and let's see how Fulham get on, because depending on how Fulham get on, we could be top going into our game against them, which would be massive. Oh, there you go. Tony Pulis sacked by Cardiff as well. Excellent. Good. I don't have a problem with Tony Pulis. I have a problem with the way he plays football, but I don't have a problem with him. Here it is then. This is the big one. Away at Craven Cottage. It's a battle of the two. Fulham lost their game as well. That makes sense. I wonder whether they played their game in hand, but they have actually played it. They've literally just lost. We've been inconsistent recently. This is a really good time then to capitalise. This is a really good chance for us to put a bit of distance between the two clubs. And we've got a youngster, Tyler Roberts, on the bench now. I have to say, actually, he does look pretty good. If Bamford doesn't cut the mustard, I'll certainly bring him on. But Bamford's going to come in. But apart from that, we've basically kept the same team, because why would I change? We played really, really well in the last game. Not much for me to really complain about. Been very, very impressed with the boys after that performance. We completely dominated it. It's just the fact we didn't get that second goal, but I'd like to think that we can't be like that again. I expect nothing but a win. Yeah, too right. Honestly, the big games are where it matters, and I've hopefully got big game players. So I'm going to ask the assistant, and off we go. Huge game today. I'm not going to change my philosophy at home or away from home. No matter who we're playing, we play the same way. I back the team with the way that we play. We play very good, open, expansive, attacking football. That's how I want it to be, and that's how I'm going to keep it. I don't care who it is. Obviously, the big man to stop is Alexander Mitrovic and Anthony Knockhart and Tom Kearney and Cavallero. Harry Arter's pretty decent as well. They've got a very good team. There's no getting around it. Knockhart whips the ball in. Mitrovic, I mean, for the set pieces part of it's absolutely terrifying me today against MikeRo, because he's an absolute demon in the air. He's so good. Maybe a player that we could take up next year if Fulham don't get promoted? Or, well, that's going on the fact we all get promoted. We don't know that yet. Here we go, because this will be our first highlight. Daz throws the ball into Pablo Hernandez. Hernandez back to Calvin. Go on, Calv. It's got to be a good ball, mate. Lovely. To Kishno. Tease it to Davis. Davis hits it. Leif Davis has scored his first ever goal for Leeds, and it's an absolute howler from the goalkeeper. What is he doing? Rodak. That is an absolutely terrible one. Or shall I say, Kodak. Take a picture, mate. Ooh. Oh, my God. There you go. That's the first joke of the episode. That is just, oh, my God. Great play there by Kishno to tee him up, but, I mean, that is picture perfect. Kodak. Oh, it's funny. Oh my God, does Kodak even exist anymore? Is that like a very 90s reference? Cavallero, they're playing really good football there. They passed it for us. Cavallero, Kearney, they've given the ball away. Kishner, great ball over the top. Paddy Bamford is in. Go on, Pat. Pat, oh, honestly, mate, you are just so bad. You're so bad. But we're 1-0 up, and at the moment it's a massive result, and Rodak saves that. Oh, should have felt we could have got to the other side of it there. That should have been either side of the keeper, and it was in. Another highlight. It's been a very action-packed start to the game. We can just see if Helder Costa, great takedown from the man on his chest, and now, oh my God, he's dribbled for about 5 people there. Helder Costa hits it. Oh my God, that would have been an absolute worldie had that gone in. An absolute worldie. We're going 4 points clear at the top of the table as it stands, and this would be a massive result in the context of the season and a great way to take us into the upcoming Christmas period, which obviously is always very, very tiring, but wins breed wins and you don't feel tired when you're winning. We've done really, really well, to be fair. 23 games played, 17 games won and 3 games drawn. That's not bad at all. That's really, really good form. The problem with this is, as usual, is that we're dominating, but we're only 1 goal up, and 1 goal can change very quickly. As Steven Sessegnon gets on the ball, he whips it in. Czerny to Cavallero. What blocking that is from the 2 centre-backs. Incredible. They tee it in. Mitrovic. Cooper clears it. That's the first time that we've been under a little bit of pressure from Fulham, I have to say. 1-0 at the break. It's been absolutely amazing. Past it, I'm very happy with the performance, boys. Keep it up. We've done really well, apart from Bamford up front, who's a donkey. Other than that, we've been great. I feel like I'm really making him a scapegoat, and he's not. I just don't think he's that good. I just really don't think he's that good. Arthur's played a great ball over the top of the Steven Sessegnon, and we're all camped in the box a little bit. Davis hasn't got out to his man. We've headed it clear. Now, counter again. Pablo into Bamford. This is where he is good, linking up the play. Go on, Pat. I mean, I said you were good. What are you doing? Davis, Cooper. No. He's giving the ball away to MikeRo, and this is only going one place. One mistake. Well, I'm blaming Bamford for giving the ball away in the first place, but it's not great from Liam. Cooper, I mean, you can't piss about there, mate. And, I mean, it's just the most thunderous strike. I don't care who you are. No one is saving that. What a goal from Alexander Mitrovic. And it's a little bit undeserved, but we will... And you know what? I've had enough of him. Just get out of my face. You're so bad. You're so bad. Just go away. Gelson Fernandes as well has been shite. I've given you a chance, mate, and you've been awful. Just piss off. Dallas isn't having his best game, so I'm going to bring on Luke Ayling for the last half an hour. That is my final change. The team that is out there is the team that needs to get us this win. And I'm feeling a little bit hard done by, because it was just one mistake from Liam Cooper. Well, actually 2. It was Patrick Bamford giving the ball away when he literally just had to hold it up. And then the other one was just Liam Cooper dithering on the ball like an idiot. Davis, though, on the ball as we go forward in search of a winner. Come on. I mean, that's not good, Leif, but I can't knock him. He's been so good this year. Knockout, plays the ball through. Mitro's in. It's 2, isn't it? Oh, my God. Great save by Casilla, but I'm feeling a little bit... That goal's changed everything. Fulham are all over us now. Knockout whips the ball in. Cooper heads away, only as far as Harry Arter. Of course it goes there. So even when I win the header from a set piece, we still concede from one. Thrown away doesn't quite describe it. I do wonder if Augustin would have made a difference in this game. Probably. He would have finished those chances that Bamford had. We're being made to pay. We're being made to pay for being profligate, and the problem is at the moment I'm relying on getting 1 goal a game because suddenly we just can't score enough, and it's not good enough, is it? There's still time. Come on, boys. Davis into Forshaw. Back to Cooper. Come on. Where's the... He's done it again. If you didn't learn the first time, what the Liam Cooper, you're an absolute... 3-1. All 3 of them are mistakes from Liam Cooper. Every single one. I looked at it again. The header from the corner. Donkey. You're an idiot. Literally, the captain's thrown this game for us. I'm absolutely seething. I'm seething. Cavallero on the ball. Whips it in. One thing I will not accept is being outpressed and outfought. That's the one thing we're really good at. And we've been outpressed in every capacity today. I'm so angry. Oh, hello, Helder Costa. Didn't realise you were playing, mate. This is going to go wide. Yeah, there you go. Well done. Oh, and Luke Ayling. Ayling through. It's not going to go anywhere, is it? Well, there you go. Ricardo Kishner's got a second. We've got 5 minutes to go. What's the point? How much time do you want to play on? 5 minutes of add-on time? Went to 99. Are you kidding me? And Liam Cooper's going to get... I don't care that you're demotivated. Where's Bamford as well? You. Abysmal. I'm that angry. I'm not going to the press conference. I'm that annoyed. That's a bad run of form. A really bad run of form. We'll come back for QPR and Millwall at the end of the January transfer window, because if there's one thing I'm certain of, is that I can't rely on the rest of my strikers to get me any goals. They either have to come from the midfield or from the fullbacks or whatever, because literally just Bamford, Gray... I'm not going to include Robert Sees Bayfield, but Bamford and Gray, literally just awful. They could not score. if you paid them, and we are paying them, and they're not scoring. It's just infuriating, and it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. This has been a really sobering episode today. The good thing, I suppose, in a way, is that we're 6 points clear of third place Reading, but anything can change in the Championship. Anything. You look at Mitrovic here. I need it. A player like him would be amazing. If I could get a player like him, we'd be in absolute business, but I can't afford it. I mean, you look at the budget, we've got barely anything to play with. I need to try and figure something out. I've got to figure something out. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you've somehow managed to enjoy it. If you have, of course, please do leave a like, share, and subscribe. And until I see you for the next episode of my Leeds Save, stay cool.